Welcome to the Packaging School Show. I'm going to get right to it today. Let's be real. COVID-19 has devastated the globe. It has killed, crippled the economy, and caused everyone's lives to alter in a drastic way. But the human race is tougher than that virus. We adapt, we change, and goodness has also come out of all of this. And one of the many examples of how packaging industry leaders are being good, proactive, and innovative occurred just down the road from where we live. Seeing the need for protective masks, Paper Cutters Incorporated shifted gears, adjusted their machines, and went from making food-to-go containers to masks. They gave them away at a local farmer's market where people lined up in their cars to get them. To hear the story behind the story, here's my interview with CEO of Paper Cutters Incorporated, Randy Mathena.
Well, Randy, thank you so much for taking time today. I know that you're a busy guy. You guys did something that was probably not your norm. You guys created some masks that were given away in Traveler's Rest. Can you tell us a little bit how this idea came about?
Well, it started about a month ago on a weekend, and I heard on TV that there was a shortage of carryout boxes for restaurants that were doing carryout business only. We had roughly 100,000 carryout boxes in the plant that we donate to hospitals. And I called Ivan that night and I said, "What do you think about us donating boxes to people that need them?" And he said, "Great idea." He went straight to a social network and began to publicize it. Started getting calls the next day. So we started taking boxes to people that need them. We're just donating these to people. That then led us to think about a mask, and we make cookie dough bottoms out of poly-coated two-side SBS. Uh-huh. And I said, well, we could make masks out of that. So he designed a little mask and we put it on our plotter in the lab, and he started making these, and people started wanting them, and he was making them night and day, and we were taking them to various places, to the farmers market and Traveler's Rest. Then a lady got connected to us through Prisma Healthcare, mm-hmm. who helped us redesign our mask and made it more easier to deal with and a better fit for the human face. Mm-hmm. So she helped us with that. Then we built a cutting die, and we put this project on our Bops die cutter and cut them, which is considerably faster than making them by hand, and a better face mask. They have to assemble it themselves, put rubber bands on it, but it works really well.
I'm guessing you guys don't make masks on a daily basis. You guys have a lot of other things going on. Why did you feel like this was something that you needed to do as a company, make masks?
Well, it's an international problem that we're dealing with. And the government is called on to solve the problems. Well, they can't do everything. Right. And the president has asked industry to get involved. That's our job. This is our country and it's our people. And this is not a cause for making money. This is to help the people. And we had the ability, we had the material, we had the expertise. That's what we love to do. We also, in the process of all this, we were called by Prisma Healthcare, and they asked us if we could die cut plastic shields for them. These were meant to go into the hospital for the doctors. Mm-hmm. Well, we'd never cut plastic before, but I said, we never say never. Mm-hmm. Bring it to us and we'll do it. So they sent us the rolls. We built their die for them. We sheeted their product. We die cut 100,000 face shields, and we sent them to Colombia, where they're going to be assembled with the headgear at Goodman Correctional Institute, mm-hmm. Correctional Center.
Randy, there are so many tragic stories that we hear about this pandemic and the lives that it's taken, and those are tragedies for sure. But in the midst of this, there are wonderful stories like yours, where people are seeing a need, they're coming together. You're working with people you've never worked with before to innovate and put your machines to the test, put your people to the test. Have you heard of other people in the packaging industry kind of shifting gears to help out this global pandemic?
Well, yes. Specifically, My Pillow Guys is making masks up in Minnesota, and other companies are. I can't specifically say who, but I'm sure that a lot of people are doing whatever they can to be creative and help.
Do you have a message or a word of encouragement to other people in packaging, your fellow innovators, your fellow leaders, to how they can help during this time?
For 40 years, we've been taking anything that anybody needed done that they couldn't find someone else to do. They'd come to us and we'd say, we'll figure out a way to do it. We never say never. And it's paid off. That's the reason we have such a wide variety of equipment in this plant. We can do anything, and we will do anything, because that's what keeps us alive. And I encourage all packaging companies to help wherever you can. There's all kinds of things that can be done to help the public. And you can't imagine the people's faces when we give them these masks. I mean, they're beholden because it keeps them from being subjected to the virus.
Mm-hmm.
And it's simple for us. We just make them and take them to them, and they're overwhelmed. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I keep thinking that there's more good coming out of this pandemic than bad.
Yeah.
It's terrible to lose lives, but we're learning, and we'll be prepared for the next time we face it. And it's bringing beautiful. We're finding out how disciplined the American people are to be able to socially distance and to help one another through the crisis with food deliveries. It's amazing.
There are organizations across the globe that are doing things like this, and they're paying attention to their communities, and they're shifting gears, and they're giving wherever they can. So, Randy, I just want to thank you for your time, and I want to thank Ivan too for helping us get connected. And do you have any final words for our viewers? Like you've got the packaging industry ear here, so speak to them.
Do everything you can to help with the cause. You have great skills and abilities. Do what you can to help. We're all in this together all over the world, and I'm hoping that it's going to be something where the world comes together, works together for the good of mankind.
That's right. That's right. All right, Randy. Well, I appreciate your time today, and I'll let you get back to it. Thanks so much.
Thank you, sir.
And there you have it, folks. Randy and his company are not alone in adapting to the need around them and making a difference. If you know of someone or know of a business that's done something similar, if they've shifted their gears, altered their production, let us know in the comments. We would love to hear those stories so we can share them as well. And remember, keep calm, carry on, and wash your hands. I'm going to go fold my mask.